Go.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again, Mr. Randolph. As we were discussing, my name is Ernie Dubose. I'm the CEO of DuCon and DuCon Plumbing. With me on the call is Tarnisha Clyett. She is our Director of Marketing and Community Outreach. So we're excited to be talking to you, hearing what you're doing at West Tampa CDC. The Total Comprehensive Community Initiative, we think is great. Like I told you, I've been actually the chair of a CDC before, but it was not, we weren't nearly doing what you guys are doing. So it's exciting to hear your story, your mission, and to be involved. We have a great opportunity coming up on the Rome Yard project, and not just the Rome Yard project, the city of Tampa, Hillsborough County, even Pinellas County, St. Pete, we're working on things. We have a lot of energy, a lot of synergy from our community members, from our community leaders that's really causing some change in our community. So we're just blessed to be to be one of the leaders of these initiatives. So as far as specifically the Rome Yard project.
Can you give us some background on your company?
Yes, sir.
Who you are, what you do?
Yep. So we are
right on in there, right? So let them know who you are and what you do. So you come to the table with experience and expert. So let them know.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yep. So we're a commercial construction company. It's what I've been doing my whole career, over 20 years now. My degree is in construction. I was born in Tampa, grew up in mostly Sarasota most of my life, but born in Tampa. Parents went to school in Tampa, UT and USF. Dad was actually a football player for UT back in the 70s when they had a football team back in the day. He was starting fullback. So that's kind of my background, my history. Went to University of Florida. And so our company, construction company, we do mainly commercial and multifamily construction. We have great relationships with housing authorities around the state. We built numerous multifamily projects. We build churches. We do K-12 school board work for various school boards. We do municipal work for cities and counties, city buildings, county buildings. I've done some road work in the past. So there's not too much on the commercial side that we haven't done. We've done some of the stuff downtown on Channel Side, Water Street, for Bennick and their group across from Emily Arena. We partner with larger, some national builders such as Manhattan, Suffolk, A.D. Morgan's another partner. So, but the main thing is that we're a certified general contractor, commercial construction company, well established for over 13 years now. And so we're excited about being involved, particularly being brought to the table on the Rome Yard project. Before we would even do it, we got specific commitments from the developer related group. They asked us to come along based on our work that we've done on other projects, West River, some other projects around the state where we had great community involvement. We had great minority participation in businesses, and then we engaged the local workforce. So that's one of the things that we not only do as experts, but we do it, we have a passion for it. Like we enjoy involving the communities that we work within on the projects. When I first started my company back in 2009, one of the community members from Sarasota, where I lived most of my life, they told us on a project, they said, look, we want to see people that look like us working on our project. If you're going to do it here in our community, we need to see people that look like us working on it. And so, we took it to heart on that project, and really is something that our company has taken to heart in whatever community we go in and build. So if we go into Polk County and we build a school in Polk County, we like to engage Polk County people in that school project because they're the taxpayers, it's their community. And we know that if we engage the community in the building of the project, that community is going to embrace that building, not just from a brick and mortar sense, but they're going to embrace the kids, they're going to embrace the residents of that building, and they're going to maintain it better, they're going to take care of it better, etc. So it's a philosophy that as a construction company, we've actually lived by it, and it's one of our initiatives. So regarding the Rome Yard project in West Tampa, the key is that we've been asked, assigned, and tagged with being the leaders, not the only doers, because it's a team, it's a total team effort. But we've been asked and tagged to lead the process.
But hold on 1 second.
Yes,
because
sir.
Not only are you talking about bricks and modems, you talking about actually helping people get skill sets that they can start their own business. So give up that information. Come on now.
That's correct. That's correct.
I want the people to hear.
Yeah. So man, we are proud to say, we have so many minority subcontractors that we've ever either helped get established and even more so helped to grow. So what we're one of our philosophies, we're pack dogs. My company, everybody in my company knows that we're dogs, we're pack dogs. And what I mean by that is pack dogs don't like to eat by themselves, right? We like to eat in packs. So if we're eating, we like to invite and involve the pack to eat so we can all eat together. And so I say that to illustrate that what we've been great at doing, our team, it's not just me, it's our team, is involving our minority subcontractors. So when we get opportunities on great projects, we bring them along and give them opportunities on projects that they would no longer or elsewise be exposed to. So again, it's hard for a minority company to get an opportunity on a multi-million-dollar project. Either they don't have a relationship or they don't have the capacity. So what we do is when we get these opportunities, we say, look, we got to call so-and-so, get so-and-so involved. And we start calling all the people that we know that are ready for those opportunities or that we can get ready for those opportunities to get those opportunities on the job. What we also do is we've helped start companies. We've had folks come to us, Mr. Bowles, I got a company, I'm doing this. And when we look at it, they actually don't have a company. They're not incorporated. They don't have insurance. So we sit down with them and say, okay, look, let's start from scratch. I hear you. I feel your passion. I see you out here hustling. I know you want to work. I know you got the work ethic in you. So this is the first thing we need to do. Let's get you an LLC. Do you have $150, $200 to get you an LLC? If they don't have it, we help find it. We've even paid it for them before. Once we get you incorporated, all right, let's get you insured. A lot of times small businesses or people starting small businesses, they think that these obstacles are insurmountable. When people think of insurance, they think, oh, I don't have thousands a year or right now to buy insurance. Well, honestly, insurance is based on what you're doing. So if you're not doing a whole lot of business, multi-million dollars in business, and you're not doing high risk business, like you're not climbing on the side of tall buildings doing your business, insurance is really not that expensive. So we get people in touch with insurance providers at low cost and say, look, let's get them a minimal general liability policy and get them going on a general liability. The other thing people don't realize is that you don't need workers' comp if you're a single person and you own your company. All you need is a workers' comp exempt. It's like $75 at the state. You go on, trust me, I've literally gone on and done it with people sitting beside me on the computer, logged in, done their workers' comp exemption for them because either they didn't understand, they didn't have a computer, they didn't realize how to do it. So I say, look, let's just sit down, we'll do it, or me and my staff will walk you through it and do it with you. So those are like the key establishments that we help people do to go ahead and get that business started. So we're going to ask you a few tough questions because we want to make sure that you're ready. We want to make sure that you're committed, right? Like if everybody who came to me and said, I want to start a business, if we just jumped and went with them, we probably wouldn't have time to do anything else. So understand that we're going to help people, but we got to ask a few questions to make sure you're ready, you're committed. We work long hours. So if I say, hey, you want to meet us at 7 a.m. or meet me at 7 p.m., you might get a 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. because me and my staff, Tarnisha, that you see on the call, we work 14, 16, 18-hour days. So for us, it's like, yo, if you really want to do this, we'll help you, but you got to jump in and grind with us.
So it sounds like what you're saying that this is a lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
That grind is serious. It's serious. And so we like to help people. And there's some people who are committed to the lifestyle. We've helped grown businesses. We've helped start businesses and they're doing well. They're committed. So what we want to do is specifically, like Rome Yard provides opportunity because it is a multi-development. It's a multi-tiered, multi-phase. So it gives us time to phase small businesses in and break out stuff. it's multifaceted from a standpoint of we're not just going in building multifamily. We're building commercial space. We're building resident space. We have some ownership space involved, and so it can be a catapult or a great complement to that comprehensive community initiative. Whereas we're not just looking for people to come in and build a building and then leave. We're looking to help continue to build the community through this project, through not only creating jobs, not only doing training, not only starting businesses, but helping to grow businesses, helping people find ownership, helping people to get well care and treatment and stuff like that. So that's what excited us and brought us to the table, and honestly got us to agree to do the project with Related and with the Tampa Housing Authority, is because they told us, they gave us evidence that they're fully committed to do the program, to have the community engagement. And as you all know, that means dedicating resources, it means dedicating people, it means dedicating time and money. And so we have that commitment, and it's a great thing, not only from our developer, but also from the city of Tampa. The city of Tampa is fully committed to the initiatives here.
I wanna definitely thank you for coming on board and doing what you do. And
Yes, sir.
I specifically asked him to do this because I want to project it out to those that's in West Tampa when you get this video. I know a lot of you are thinking that this is only about bricks and mortar, and I know the buildings are looking nice and everything. And I know what you're saying, but what about me? Well, that's why we brought him on. This is the what about me. He can actually provide you with the skill sets. Now, he did say, not everybody's going to make it, because he's going to send you through the ropes, but if you do make it, so one quick question and pardon, what would you think the number one reason why people fail in terms of a business and construction in particular? Because you didn't actually.
You know what?
What would you say is number one?
Number one, that's real. I can give you about 5 off the bat. But the number one, you know what? Honestly, I would say the number one is probably lack of preparation and exposure. So with our people in particular, you know, most of our people weren't trained and raised to be true entrepreneurs, right? We didn't have somebody that we could look at, that we were at the dinner table every night with, that we could go to their bank and sit, you know, our dad's friend wasn't the president of the bank, you know. So with that said, when you have years and years of just natural preparation, like, you know, my kids, they see their dad running a business. So they're growing up, they don't want any part of it because of how hard I work, but at least they've seen it and they see what it takes to run a business. They see the relationships I have to maintain and acquire. They see the work, they see the grind. They know financially what I have to do, the sacrifices I have to make financially, I've had to make to grow our business. So I tie all of that back into, I think the number one reason is people aren't exposed to that. They're not prepared and trained for that. So when they get into it, they don't even shit. We don't just sit some to give them that brief, quick training, establish a relationship so that they can call us. They can say, hey, you know, Ernie, Tarnisha, this is what I ran into today. What should I do? I don't know how to answer this question on an application, on a loan app, whatever. So that preparation and that exposure that many other people in our country and in our communities have been involved to, just have been exposed to just naturally, just by way of the way they grew up and were raised. I think that's the number one reason why businesses fail.
We definitely want to thank you, and I can tell you passionate about it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was going to get 10 minutes and brother's still talking, all right? You see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sometimes it's more about money.
Yeah,
and you can tell this to this gentleman right here. It's more about money. It's about people. And how can you not only build pretty buildings, but how can you actually transform people? And look, I work around the country. It's very sudden that I find a person like this. So I'm sitting back here saying, I can't believe this. But the only thing I can say to West Tampa this time this time we got it right. This time we got it right. And you're gonna be seeing a lot more of this gentleman right here as we begin to move along with this particular project. And you know, if we in it because we really want to bring results. I have to bring the brother on to show you what results look like. Y'all hear me talk all the time, all right?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So much. I appreciate you taking your time.
You tell us where to be. We're ready. We look forward to our first kickoff with the community. You know, we'll come wherever you need us to come. And we're so much looking forward to it. Me and my team, the whole team.
Excellent, because this is going out to the community. Thank you. Appreciate it.